Hey, it's Karr, the realtor you can trust to always represent. We are tenacious about seeing communities across Indiana become intellectually, financially, and spiritually abundant through real estate. Today, I'm going to teach you how to hack your way into selling your house. So there is a strategy to this, and whether it's your first time selling a house or you've sold a house 100 times, some of these tips may help you understand what's going on behind the scenes. And again, they can definitely impress your realtor. So the first tip is sell in the spring. There's a bigger pool of buyers in the spring to choose from, and a lot of people want to get moved before the school season starts again. So they're really motivated to buy a home in the spring or the summertime, get everybody enrolled in school and be done with it, right? So there's a huge rush. So selling in the spring is the first hack. The second one is 3-2-1 rule. Okay, I have a rule called 3-2-1, and it kind of simplifies the selling process. So 3 months before you actually want to sell your house, that's when you want to interview realtors and choose the one that's the best fit for you. Okay, then after you've chosen a realtor, they should give you a list of things that you need to do to get your home ready for the market. That list could be small, it could be big. It just really depends on, what your house condition is and how much you're wanting to get for out of the market. So 2 months before, you should really be working on those upgrades, repairs, replacements, whatever you're doing to get the house ready. Decluttering and moving your stuff out is huge as well. And then 1 month before you put your house on the market, you want to be really confident in a pre-approval to determine where you're going to buy next, right? So at that point, you should be pre-approved by a lender, and you should also be kind of scoping out what you want to buy next. And depending on your timeline and circumstances, maybe you're going to find a house before you put your house on the market. Maybe you're going to put it after. And then sometimes you're not buying a home again right away, so you don't have to worry about the pre-approval 1 month before. But 3-2-1 makes it super simple. The next hack I'm going to give you is called price it right and hold tight. So price is your biggest competitive leverage as a seller in the market. It is extremely important. So when you go to sell a home, you got to think like a buyer. That's really, really important. And sometimes we forget that when we start to sell a home. I do the same thing. As soon as I have a house I'm putting on the market, that's my own, I'm like, oh, we can just give it credit, or we can do this, or we can do that. But then my realtor mind kicks in. I'm like, no, you got to price it competitively. So here's how we do that. Now, buyers shop in price increments. So when you're going to buy a house, you're shopping typically, like, let's say you're interested $250,000 to $350,000. So if a home is priced at $355,000, it's not going to come through on their search portal. Remember, everything's automated these days. So they may not see that house. They may even be willing to pay $355,000 for it because everyone's shopping in order to get a deal. So they might be willing to do that, but if they don't see it, they can't. You've got to price yourself for visibility. You might say, I know my house is worth $355,000. I got an appraisal and everything. That is the value. And you're probably right. I'm not arguing with you. But if you want to play smart and get the most possible visibility, make sure you're pricing yourself in the category that will give you the most opportunities for buyers to actually see your home. Then you can drive competition on your home, drive up the price again, sometimes even higher than we originally set it. So price it right and hold tight. The fourth hack for sellers is picture perfect. Pictures are super, 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 super important. I always have my clients have professional pictures of their home because everyone's eyes are so tuned in this age. Everyone understands a little bit more about photography thanks to Instagram and Facebook and social media in general. So our eyes are all a little bit more keen to good photos and bad photos. And that's going to be key because having good photos is what gets us off of our couches and into the house. You got to compete against comfort and convenient these days because people are used to just like, they have Netflix. They can scroll, right? They can look at houses online, and you've got to make them so excited about your house between the pictures and the price that they want to get up off the couch, put on pants, and head to your house to check it out and buy it. So pictures are key. All right. When you're getting ready to take pictures, it's really important that you completely declutter. Clear your countertops, clear your walls, and clear your floors before you have photos. There's a lot more to that, but we're not going to get too deep into that today. But picture perfect is very important. The final hack that I have for you is can't stop, won't stop when it comes to marketing. So this is a great time to celebrate because at this point, you got an accepted offer on your home. You did all the things right. You've got the great buyer at a great price. But it's not time for us to sit back and relax or to let our house go back into a state of, chaos or not being ready for showings. Okay. So we still need to keep the home in really, really good condition, cleaned and cleared. Why do I say that? Because just because you have an accepted offer does not mean you've closed. Okay. So when you get an accepted offer, you go pending, and that means you should close in the next 30 to 45 days typically, but things can go wrong in transactions, and that's just the truth. And so if you have not put yourself in a place of continuing to market your home, let people know, yeah, it's pending, but it's not closed yet. All right. Your agent should also be helping you do that by talking to other agents in the industry about the home, still marketing on social media that it's pending, but it's not sold yet. So, and keeping backup offers on hand just in case something does happen. So we don't relax. We don't stop our marketing efforts or keeping the house in good condition until we get to the closing. All right. So that's the 5 hacks that I have for you as a seller. I really hope those are helpful. They're definitely going to make you a super savvy seller and impress any realtor that you decide to work with. If you really like this video and you want more content like this, subscribe to my channel and you're going to get notified. You can also follow me at Karr Hilll on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I look forward to helping you guys further. So if you have any questions, concerns, you're in a certain circumstance, I love helping. So just drop a comment or shoot me a direct message and I'm happy to help.